In order to see what Conor McGregor might become, you must see exactly what Conor sees. You must become one with Conor. You must know what inspires him to keep moving forward, what he has chosen to dedicate his life to. You must know his personalities from the fractures of what is given to you. Luckily, that is the power of all of us now. It is through the internet and social media such as YouTube, everyone whom has watched Conor McGregor has witnessed greatness of a generation. From his dedications and his uncanny skill set in interpreting human movement and emotion to his godlike sense of confidence, yet patience and smart and ruthless behaviors when he meets his foes in the octagon. He does not preach self-defense, he preaches war, and the sense to break self-defense. He is truly what he says he is in the octagon. The notorious for some, the mystic Mac for others. However, whatever he is limited by the capabilities of a human being. He is not a god. He's not the greatest talent in martial arts to ever be born to this earth, and out of all the angels that were born to uphold and defend this planet, among humans, Conor stands among the top. Let me explain more in detail. Although his age grows older day by day, his weight changes every time he moves and expends energy. He's now a relatively stable, full-grown adult. He's 5 foot 9 inches and 29 years of age with a new son. He is in the prime years of his life. When you look at most SEALs and Spartans, they join before the age of 25. Although their service can extend until the 40s or 60 years of age, Conor, in the face of the many gods, is nothing more but a talented soldier with a loud mouth that can back it up, especially with his left fist. His performance in the octagon has proven himself a capable martial artist in any age of man. However, one thing that is certain is that he will make mistakes, as it is certain he will grow older and smaller as he shrinks from senior spinal dehydration. However, just as he says he is in this moment, he has the loud mouth of a scumbag, but also the heart of the angel, and anyone who doubts him can face his left hook in the ring or the octagon, or perhaps even more than that someday. There are many more markets than UFC and boxing, and Conor is always looking over the fence. He is truly a specimen of human nature, with a wingspan of 74 inches and a very good sense of balance and good timing. He outranges many of the top fighters which he faces in the octagon and the ring. On August 26th of 2017, he will face off with the undefeated Hall of Fame boxer Floyd Money Mayweather. On paper, Conor has an advantage if he had the same skill set as Floyd Mayweather, as Conor outranges him. However, Floyd has proven time and time again that his slither and Philly shell style of boxing has proven to be king within the ring. Keeping his distance, he gives time for himself to see rushed shots coming in and prioritizes moving out of harm's way once he feels he needs to. 49-0, close to a billionaire, and still the pretty boy of Vegas. Some could say he owns the town. He promotes it that way and has backed it up with his 8-ounce gloves and 10-ounce gloves so far. Nothing more needs to be said about his style of fighting. It is more of how Conor interprets the weaknesses within Floyd's style of boxing and how will he be able to react and adjust. If he adjusts fast, this may be an interesting fight. However, will Conor get inside Floyd's head and make him emotional enough within the ring so that he slips away with the WBC boxing belt? That is what Conor's short-term goal is. From there are two routes that he will go. One is if he wins the boxing match, and the second is if he loses. One is very predictable. He's already said in interviews he wants Khabib in Russia after the Floyd match. If he loses, this is most certainly the route he will take. He would need to defend his lightweight and featherweight belts in super fights in order for his return to the UFC to make enough noise, and for Conor to make enough money. However, if he wins the Mayweather fight, a whole lot is in store. Conor will be in the position to achieve what no other person has done in history. He will take both Bruce Lee's spot and Ali's boxing spot and mix it into one. It is his fantasy and dream. Think about it for a second. A young boy who started off in boxing, went to dominate the UFC amateur fights, then the World Championship fights, then challenged the best technically defensive boxer to ever exist, and to win the game in front of his own town. The future is bright for that one, if he can stay hungry and see the bigger picture of what his purpose is here on Earth. In many interviews, he has said Bruce Lee is one of his role models, and he ponders into the things Bruce says. However, Bruce only got to practice Jeet Kune Do with what he was given. Now Conor, just like every one of us, has used the internet to expand his arsenal into much more than what the average UFC fighter is ready for. In short, Conor strives to achieve self-actualization of himself as an Irish warrior, a high IQ man, with a strive to find out what it looks like and feels like to be the greatest martial artist that has ever existed on this planet. However, it does not end here, and it shouldn't. Conor is now playing the game of life. He has chosen a purpose and climbed to the top of his field. Now he is no longer limited by the field he is in. He is also within the boxing realm, although they seem to want him out of there sooner rather than later. However, he is now digging his nose into everything. He has created his own brand of suit with classy words written all over it, although it looks like any suit you could wear to the office. However, he has something even greater in mind. No one can better say it than the man himself. It is as follows. Help me interpret what this means.
Maybe going forward, since I'm the king of the boxing ring and the king of the octagon already, well then maybe when I've conquered both, maybe I might just create my own hybrid of an octagon and a boxing ring or something, and you know, have one bang in the middle of both of them. And if anyone wants to come and challenge me, it must be in my octagon or whatever way we come up with it. We'll see what happens.
To Conor and Floyd, best of luck on August 26th. To all those playing the game of life, we should all attest to the dangers of this game. It is a life full of unexpected things, and in many ways, Floyd is right. Money drives everything in this world. It is the benchmark of whether you are successful or not. Nothing else matters when it comes to the essentials. Life and the security of life. However, this is where Conor will show us he thrives on August 26th. However, which path will he take? Let me know your opinions down in the comments below. All of this you see took nearly 24 hours of editing and planning, so please share with your friends on social media. Excited to see the Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather fight. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, where we reveal many more dark secrets of the boxing and UFC world. No one out.